guys, my name is Higby. I'm the creative director on Planetside 2. Planetside 2 launched in November of 2012, and we have had about 9 months, 14 updates to the game since then. It's a massive scale, completely PvP first-person shooter experience. Thousands of players can compete directly with one another in enormous scale battles that use air vehicles, ground vehicles, and infantry combat. It is the largest scale online FPS in the world. We're working right now on a lot of different stuff. You can see behind me here this brand new continent. It's called Hossin. This is a continent we've been working on for several months. It has all sorts of really new, unique aspects adding to the game. For instance, you can see these trees with these massive canopies. These add a lot of protection for ground troops to be able to sort of defend themselves against aircraft. Really changes the way air and ground interact with each other within the game. It also has what I kind of believe is our finest example of base building and outpost design that we've done so far. Since launching the game, we've learned so much about what makes a fun base in Planetside, what makes an exciting battle in Planetside, and we've been able to use all that knowledge to really refine our level design and make sure that we're creating the best and most exciting levels for the massive scale combat game. So you can see on the map here, we have the same size continent as our other 3 primary continents, 64 square kilometers. One particular base on here is about the size of an entire map on a standard FPS game. And you move kind of seamlessly between these different areas. You can go directly from here to here without any loading or zoning in between. So this continent, we're very excited about, really happy about, and it's one of the biggest additions that's coming to the game in the near future. Some of the other big ticket items that we're adding pretty soon are things like outfit recruitment. This is going to allow you as an outfit leader to be able to set up your outfit, kind of tell people a little bit about who you are, what type of players you're looking for in the game, and allow you and your outfit, outfits are our equivalent of guilds in another MMO game, allows your outfit to actually find players that really match your play style and allows players to actually find an outfit that matches theirs. So we're really excited about that. We're also going to be adding intercontinental conquest to the game once we have Hossin and our new Battle Island maps done. This is going to allow players to really own a continent. You're going to have your own home continent that you're going to be able to protect from enemy invaders, and you're going to be able to actually move out to other continents and attack them, rather than everybody sort of fighting on the same continents with the same footholds on each one. It'll really add a lot more sense of ownership to each one of the areas that you're fighting over. Some other features that we've been recently adding and we're still kind of we're expanding on are Player Studio. Our Player Studio system allows players at home to be able to create their own camos, create their own helmets, their own cosmetic items, submit them to the store, and actually get a cut of the money that we make off of those items, which is really exciting. And we're working on all kinds of other things too. The game's constantly evolving, constantly being added to, and constantly being refined. One thing that we're completely focused on right now and that we're going to be working on primarily in the next couple months is going to be performance. We're spending a lot of time trying to make our game run better on more hardware. So if you've tried the game before and it hasn't run very well for you, come check it out again, see if it's running a little bit better, and we're going to continue to make it run faster and faster for the next couple months. And lastly, we're working on a PlayStation 4 version. We don't have a launch date for it yet, but we are going to be taking the experience of Planetside 2, the massive scale combat, thousands of players, all the features that people really love about Planetside 2 are going to be going directly to the PlayStation 4. It's no compromises experience. The only difference that you're going to notice when you're playing it is it'll be running fast, the maximum settings, but the UI will be a little bit different to make it work a little bit better with the console. Other than that, you're going to get the full no-nonsense Planetside 2 experience right there on the console, right on your couch. So that'll be pretty exciting. So this is Planetside 2. If you haven't had a chance to check it out yet, please go to planetside2.eu or planetside2.com, download the game, give it a try, let us know what you think.
Yeah, I've got a few questions.
All right, let's do it.
First of all, you were kind of saying that you have learned a lot from the other continents for building this one. Mm-hmm. What makes a good continent? Do you think you're ever likely to go back to the originals and redesign them?
We actually have. So we've actually gone back through our original continents. We've done Indar, and we've just released Esamir, and we've really retooled the way a lot of the continent flows, and also the way a lot of the outposts are actually laid out. And so much of that is based on the last 8 months of having run the game, our time in beta, all the feedback we got from players, and a lot of what we learned from working on building Hossin. So we're going to do the exact same thing with Amerish, which is our 3rd continent. As we finish up Hossin, we'll be doing the same thing on Amerish.
Are we ever likely to see a 4th or more faction?
4th faction is something we've talked about a little bit, but it's not something we're actively working on right now. There's a lot of advantages to having 3 factions. Having 3 factions means that if one of your factions is suddenly like overpowered or overpopulated, the other 2 can kind of team up and work against them. And we really like our 3 empires that we have right now. So yeah, we talked about it a little bit, but it would be a lot of work. We'd have to create new vehicles, we'd have to create all new armor sets and stuff. But it's a possibility.
What about new classes? I mean, you can kind of customize the classes that are available, but is there any talk of anything new maybe down in the future?
Well, we have a plan right now that allows us to be updating our classes every couple months and updating our vehicles every couple months. So we just recently we added the Harasser to the game, and we also did a complete revamp on Maxes, which gave them new abilities and new weapons. And the plan basically is to be refreshing our classes, adding new abilities, adding new weapons to them, but it could also mean adding brand new classes at the same time. So similar to the Harasser, when we added that new vehicle, we might do the same thing with classes. Right now we don't have any plans for any new classes in particular, but it is something that we've talked a lot about doing as we're doing our class refreshes, is every once in a while sprinkling in a brand new class.
Hi, I'm Pete Brawley, European Product Manager for Planetside 2. Just want to mention our really cool Planetside 2 box product. So we have as of 16th of August, we have a box product on the shelves for Planetside 2. Know what you're thinking? Free to play game? Why do you need a box? Well, we put the game out there in as many shelves as possible so we can bring in new players. And the box offers over 40 euros worth of value for the player, for new players and existing players. So what you're going to get is, number one, you're going to get the client on the disk, so you don't have to have a huge 8 gig install. So that's going to take away the grunt of that. Then you're going to get 3 golden SMGs, which we have here in this video. So they're exclusive to this box. You won't get them anywhere else. And 1 for each empire. And you're also going to get 1007 cash or station cash, depending on which account you play with. And with that, you can buy our in-game items such as camos, decals, weapons. So if you have an eye on a weapon that you would like to get, that's if you want to have an SMG and you maybe want to have a carbine or a rocket launcher that will go with that, then you can use that 7 cash or station cash for that. And we're also packaging in there a 7-day XP boost, so you get plus 50% XP rate of gain. So for 7 days, you're going to have a little bit more XP, so you can have more cert points, which in turn allow you to unlock more gameplay options for your character. And on top of that, we're going to have a 3-day XP boost as well, that you can, if you want to use it on your own account, that's cool, or you can give it to a buddy. So so you can have a full 10 days on yourself by yourself, or you can give it to your friend to get him in there, and he can have a little bit of experience gain as well. So yeah, that's the box product on shelves at the minute. 16th of August it launched. They're selling really fast. Yeah, so that's it in a nutshell, actually.